Now, hello everyone watching. You are very welcome to the first online live show of Band Together, being brought to you by K-FEST and Buzz.ie. My name is Sophie Collins and I am a journalist with Buzz.ie and your host for this evening. So today I'm joined by music director of K-FEST, Tim Clifford, and in just a few moments you will be having a fabulous performance from Derry-based ROE. So, Tim, I guess I'm going to start off with you. So, for anyone who's watching who might not know about K-FEST or what it is, can you give us a brief explanation?
Yeah, so K-FEST is an arts festival that's been, this would have been the 8th year if it wasn't for cancellation. And we typically have about 100 visual artists displaying in buildings that have been shut down or not used. And we also have spoken word events and film events and family events, as well as a full music program with our particular focus on up-and-coming and emerging Irish artists.
And I know you had ROE performing last year at K-FEST, so that's fantastic that we have you here for the first online show.
Yeah, so ROE, I guess, it was a few years since we had ROE, and I say she was probably 17 or 18 at the time. And now she's about the grand old age of 20 or 21, I think. And but she's got a lot of stuff under her belt for her young years and really good stuff. And we were particularly looking forward to ROE this year. I managed to catch her in Whelan's just before the kind of lockdown, and she had added a new dynamic to the live show with the live drummer and stuff. So we were really looking forward to this year. But look, you know, I wouldn't like to think how many more deaths there could have been, you know, if we didn't take these measures in this country. So there's no qualms about cancelling. It was the right thing to do.
And how have you guys found the transition from obviously planning a live physical event to now being on live stream?
I guess I was quite nervous setting this up and getting this underway, but this is our first one, so I would like to thank everybody who's viewing. Don't worry, I'm going in a second and we can get on to ROE. Yeah, it wasn't too bad a transition, to tell you the truth.
Amazing. Well, I suppose without further ado, there's going to be a link on screen. So if any of you want to purchase some ROE merch, or if you just want to hear more of her music than you'll get today, then make sure you click the link. It'll be on screen for the duration of this live stream. So I suppose without further ado, ROE, take it away.
Thank you. Yeah, so my name is ROE. I'm very, very, very happy to be here. Thank you so much to Tim and K-FEST and Buzz.ie for having me in these very strange times. This first song is called Hey Thomas, and it's basically a song about standing up to bullies and anybody that judges you for being you. Yeah, I hope you like it. Hey Thomas, with your short ass hair, we'll call you out everywhere that we can. And I promise to be a bitch of a bully so that my friends think I'm funny at your expense. You wear those loose clothes, you know we don't approve of. Won't show the parts of you we wanna see. And what you don't know is that you're breaking all our rules. You won't accept our point of view. We can't correct you. Hey Thomas, I thought we had this discussion. Your definition of disgusting on our lips, and we're perfect. We get to tell you how to think. Your imperfections make you weaker than you know. And yeah, you walk around here as if you own the place, as if you have the right to say we're wrong, but who says you're right? Connect it up and try to look from where we're coming from. But obviously better son always gonna win. And although we can't fix you right now, falls down. You're nothing more than the girl we built you up to be. It's obvious to see. Hey, Thomas, I thought you promised you'd be good. You've opted out of what you always should say yes to. And we don't allow this. Your reputation's out of 10, my friend. Your modesty has let you down for the last time. But I wear those loose clothes. I know they don't approve. I won't show the parts of me they wanna see. And what I do know is that I'm breaking all your rules. I won't accept your point of view. You can't correct me. And although you can't fix me right now, I've got the high ground. I'm way above where you stood before. Won't take advice when it falls down. I'm something more than the girl you built me up to be. It's obvious to see. Hey, Thomas. Thank you. This next song I'm very excited about at the minute because it's my most recent single, and it wasn't really gonna be a single until isolation began and COVID-19 began, and everybody's worlds were kind of turned upside down, and I felt like it was the right time to release a song like this. It's basically about giving too much time to everybody else and not enough time to yourself. And I feel like it's funny because most of us are at home or on furlough or whatever crazy thing is happening to you right now. And I feel like a lot of us are forced into spending time with ourselves that we wouldn't necessarily do before all this. So it's called Room to Breathe. And today, I know that streams and all that side of things don't really matter. But it reached 100,000 streams today. And the thing that I take away from that is I'm just very grateful for everybody's support and the fact that you guys are listening to the song and that it was the right time to release it. Yeah, so this is Room to Breathe. Shut my mouth, 'cause I don't know what might come out, and I'd run away right now if it was okay. My tired bones keep trying to stay afloat, but I'm not so sure that I could find the strength. I need some room to breathe, 'cause I'm getting tired of holding my breath, and I don't know how to feel when I'm in the bed that I've made for myself. Constant noise, I'm sorry I can't hear much. My deafening fears are still keeping me awake. With my shoulders back, don't show them I'm falling flat, no matter the cost of what this always takes. I need some room to breathe, 'cause I'm getting tired of holding my breath, and I don't know how to feel when I'm in the bed that I've made for myself. I can't make sense of what is real when I'm not here, and I'm not here. I forgot when I'm not free. And I'm just a mountain caving in after all this time. I've broken myself down, and I need some room to breathe, 'cause I'm getting tired of holding my breath. And I don't know how to feel when I'm in the bed that I've made for myself. I need some room to breathe, 'cause I'm getting tired of holding my breath. And I don't know how to feel when I'm in the bed that I've made for myself. Thank you. I'm just gonna shimmy on over here now. This next song is called Hotel. He woke me up last night to say that he loved me down the line, but I have a feeling that the alcohol was talking to me. And I trust way too easy for someone who shouldn't trust at all. I would give my heart and soul to it. No second thoughts, and I don't think about what happens after. But I don't know if I could be the one for you to mess around with. And I'm not strong enough to tell you otherwise. And I don't know if I could be the one for you to walk away from when my heart is on the line. My heart is on the line. It came as no surprise and no reply when I'm asking for an answer. I'm a stranger and there's no closure when you're waiting on the outside. It's my fault for caving in. I believed in him like a dog for some attention. I'm addicted and I thought it's what I wanted. Now I'm hanging on for the truth. And I don't know if I could be the one for you to mess around with. And I'm not strong enough to tell you otherwise. And I don't know if I could be the one for you to walk away from when my heart is on the line. My heart is on the line. And don't say I should have believed you when you're still calling my name. I'm terrified of being the only one left out. And don't say that I was the reason when I'm here taking the blame. I'm terrified of being the only one let down. Please don't let me down. And no, I couldn't be the one for you to walk away from. And I'm not strong enough to tell you otherwise. And I don't know if I could be the one for you to walk away from when my heart is on the line. My heart is on the line. Thank you. Yeah, this next song is gonna be my last. Thank you so much for watching and being here in K-FEST and Buzz.ie. It's really nice getting to do these wee things whenever I'm at home. I really, really look forward to them, and I was really, really looking forward to this one especially, because we should have been at K-FEST this weekend, and this is a nice little surprise. Yeah, the mic's just slipping a little bit. We're good. Yeah, we're good. This song I wrote for my mum. It was a weird time because we had just got back from a tour, and my granny had passed away, so we headed straight down to Mayo for the funeral as soon as we got home. So it was a bittersweet ending to a good week. But I wrote it because I wanted to help my mum, but I had no idea how to. And this song is about that feeling. It's called A Temporary Thing. I hate to see you so broken. How do I make you feel whole again? You cry the tears of an angel. This is just a temporary thing. You taught me how to be patient. As I ran head first for the door, you pulled me back and said that time is a healer. We take the bad and keep our faith in what's to come. Down the road we face many demons, but we don't have to face them all alone. You were there when I needed someone to lean on. Let me be the one to guide us home. You try to hide that you're hurting, rush off to work in the morning. The smoke still lingers in the kitchen. We say our goodbyes from a distance today. We can have friends round for parties, go out for lunch or get coffee by the countryside. Anything to ease your mind. Oh, down the road we face many demons, but we don't have to face them all alone. You were there when I needed someone to lean on. Let me be the one to guide us home. We are home. We are home. We are home. And down the road we face many demons, but we don't have to face them all alone. You were there when I needed someone to lean on. Let me be the one to guide us home. Won't you let me be the one to guide us home? Won't you let me be the one to guide us home? Thank you.
Thank you, Ro. I think I speak for everyone watching. That was an incredible performance, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
So before I let you run back to the fab bank holiday sun, I'm going to ask you just a few questions. So first of all, congratulations on 100,000 streams on Room to Breathe. That's incredible.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
No problem at all. So I suppose even from the songs that you've performed today for us, the lyrics are very kind of emotional. And I suppose I'm just wondering, what's your inspiration behind your work?
Mostly experiences that I've had, or experiences that people close to me have had, or else things that I just feel very passionately about. I don't know. I'm not a fan of just writing breakup songs all the time. So I kind of like writing about things that people wouldn't necessarily think about whenever it comes to writing a song. Yeah.
And do you have any particular piece of work that so far is kind of your standout favorite piece that you've worked on?
Oh, Room to Breathe is probably my favourite at the minute, just because it's so apt to the situation that we're on and at the minute. Yeah. Yeah, so that'd be my favourite.
And even speaking about, I mean, obviously coronavirus has affected so many artists around the world. How are you coping, and are you using the time to kind of step away from music, or have you been really productive?
Yeah, I've kind of just been seeing what happens. I haven't really been putting pressure on myself to do much, but whenever I feel like writing, I do write. And it's nice to kind of have the time to write, because usually I'm kind of balancing between gigs and trying to write. So that's kind of one positive that's come out of this, is just being able to sit down and write about whatever I want to write about.
Amazing. And I suppose you've had so many amazing kind of moments in your career in the last year and a half, 2 years, you know, having Happy Birthday sung to you by however many thousands of people in the O2 Arena. Was that the highlight of your last few kind of years in music, or do you have another moment that kind of was like a realization?
Yeah, that was a biggie. Yeah, there has been a few. My headline shows in Whelan's, being a couple of them, have just been insane. The first one we sold out, and that was one of the moments that made me kind of sit back and realize that I'm doing something right and that people like the music that I'm bringing out, which was terrifying and really, really humbling at the same time. Yeah.
And how has that kind of transition been from, you know, you're used to performing for audiences where you can kind of vibe off the crowd, and now we're on live stream where you can kind of have to virtually imagine your audience. How are you kind of getting on with that?
Yeah, it's been a weird adjustment, but I feel like I like doing these because there's still kind of some kind of connection there between people, me and the people watching. It's definitely weird not being able to interact like you would at a gig. But I feel like this is probably going to go on for a while. And it'll be interesting to try and figure out some way of doing this which can incorporate them more. Yeah, it's been a weird one, but it's been fun to work out at the same time.
Absolutely. Can your fans expect any new work coming from you now in the next few months to look forward to?
Yeah, loads of stuff. Yeah, planning on bringing out more music before the end of the year, which is all I can say right now. But I am working on a ton of new stuff, which I'm really, really excited about. So definitely in the near future.
Amazing. Well, Ro, thank you so much for being part of the first live Band Together broadcast. You've been amazing.
Thank you.
I just want to say the link is still on the screen, so if anybody wants to head over and hear more of Ro's music or pick up some Ro merch, then absolutely do so. And keep an eye on the K-FEST Facebook for the next live stream that we'll have as part of Band Together. So thank you to Tim, and thank you so much, Ro. You've been incredible.
Thank you. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.